Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! So, as I said I would, I have done some light grinding in between streams because I wanted to get everybody some proper equipment for the final dungeon. I didn't get equipment for everybody, it's mainly just these four because these are the four that I am planning on taking through the final dungeon. Hopefully, at no point the other characters are going to be required. Also, I have went ahead and used up all of those affinity fragments I found in that treasure chest. Let's see, what did I do? I gave the attack ones to Uri, because he's got this double-hitting weapon, plus a second weapon, so the extra boost to attack will be triple effective. I also took the defense affinity fragments and spread them around pretty much. I gave the HP one to Dusk, because he's the healer. He needs to be able to survive pretty well. I gave the MP ones to Paprika because she has this handy-dandy spell that paralyzes all enemies, and I'm going to want to use that a whole bunch. Also, while I was grinding, she learned a couple of attacks. She has Terra Homing, which hits all enemies, which is nice, and Hydrolysis, which slows down a single enemy by 25 points. I'll probably use that at some point. I also gave Luck to Dusk so that he can evade more attacks. I also gave Agility to Dusk so that he can continue to be more likely to get the first turn to heal. And I gave the status resistances to Paprika because Dusk is already maxed out thanks to his equipment. So I decided to give the status boost to Paprika, considering she tends to go second in battle, and this would allow her to do some backup healing if she needs to with items. Especially like if there's like status afflictions going all over the place, she can be the one to heal them. And I believe that is that with that. So before we continue onward into the final dungeon, I decided to go around, check out if there was anything of particular interest to look around the world for, and I decided, I might as well chit-chat with some people here back on Earth. See what interesting things they have to say, because I do think they're interesting enough. The preacher tells us that something called a cloud of darkness is coming closer and closer to the world, and that now all we can believe in a being of light to come from above the sky to save us. Maybe that's what angels are, and I hope they do come to our rescue. Could these four odd people accompanying you have something to do with this prophecy of Earth's doom that all of us in this city's only church are beginning to dread? Could they, appearing so alien to us, possibly be a personification of the light that we are all hoping will save us? Apparently it was really important to inform us that this was the only church in the city. Everyone in this church, especially Miss Linda and the preacher, seems so fearful and upset about something lately, like the dark clouds that appeared in the distance a few weeks ago. That's probably related, yes. We know that there is a divine persona of light out there somewhere, watching over us. However brief that conversation was, it was a nice touch that she actually stopped playing the song. You don't say anything. In is generic. Well, if nothing else, that cute girl who leads guests to their rooms can make you forget about the end of the world and the entire human race, right? She didn't say furries. Furries will survive. And also, no, this girl will not help us forget because she's not saying anything. Nothing of interest there. There's one person wandering around who does not say anything, and the shopkeeper there just sells things. In fact, it's the exact same things as this shop for some reason. Could have sworn they used to be different. Also, people are now selling this Ray of Hope. Kind of expensive, so hopefully I don't need more than 4. Good luck in this journey that you and these other people are on, sweetie. You are all going to be doing something about the entire world's fate, not just a few cities, now aren't you? Not only this world's fate, but the fate of 2 worlds. Do not mind the flying boat. This world's fate and that of Elvinia's are tied to each other, even if the inhabitants of either world are nary aware of the existence of the other. I imagine once we win the game, Princess Madison here may return to Nova Cloud, whatever the place was called. Please guard yourself well against the great dragon whom you must soon face with your swords, for his strength is far beyond that which any child of light should possess. And it's not worth going north because nobody there is saying anything. In fact, the shop is now empty, and it's not worth going this way because couple of reasons. First off, I have been raided, it seems, by Gunarm by a party of 8. Wow. Hey, thank you for the raid, Gunarm. We are getting ready to head on to the final dungeon of this game. And also, SK is here. Yes, Teal Cloud, that is what that place is called. Where do I want to go next? Alright, I was just saying that it is not really worth going back to Magnolia. The landlord is gone. We can no longer go into the crib. The only person who is going to say anything is the girl in front of the school, who basically says she's going to pray to Serena. Actually, in regards to the crib situation, with the landlord being gone and you not able to go into the crib anymore, makes me wonder if our heroes have been presently evicted. Okay, I want this treasure because it always respawns. Another Ray of Hope, just in case. And we're just gonna, real quick here, see how Sam and Panaka are doing. Also, Teal Cloud, according to SK, was the name when Madison was there. The Dark Lord turned it into Rosa Cloud. Like a crimson name, sort of, I guess? Grandfather is alright, sis. It's the Lord of the Darkness that you need to worry about now. Glad he's doing well. Dine says, hate to raid and run, but have a few things to do. Good luck on the final dungeon. Alright, see you later, and thanks. As for other things that people would be saying, basically run-the-mill stuff. They're worried about the Dark Lord and the fate of the world. We don't necessarily need to talk to anybody else. I mainly wanted to come here for that Ray of Hope. So SKE says, man, final dungeon time. And Stripeback and other regulars aren't here. Well, Stripeback has already responded by being here. As for other regulars, I don't really have very many here at Twitch. It's basically Strike Back, Matty Ratty, who is working, and occasionally Beer Force. I unfortunately do not have the same crowd that I did whenever I was streaming at YouTube. I was really hoping that by the time I got around to playing this game, I would have a bigger fan base here at Twitch. Alas, not the case. At the very least, though, I do intend to post these videos to YouTube, so it'll get another chance there. Empty shop. Guess Fauna finally did close down for good. Kind of a bummer. Wonder if she'll reopen whenever the world is saved. Next place is right here at Bolus's crib. And we cannot actually go into Bolus's crib, which I knew ahead of time, but I wanted to come here anyway because I found out that the top of the pumpkin is partly walkable. I never really knew that. Normally, whenever you climb down into the pumpkin, the entrance teleports you to another place, assuming you program one. But without any programmed entrance there, it gives you an opportunity to walk around on top of it. As for other things going on, not much down in that Dwarven town. I did want to take another pit stop here real quick. Because it occurred to me while we were talking to Dirt Merchant that it was the same Dirt Merchant who was here. Didn't really realize before then that the Dirt Merchant was following us around. So that's kind of interesting. Wish I had realized it sooner. No reason to go into Naraka. There's actually less people there than there were before. In fact, the equipment shops are now empty. So that basically leaves the item shops there. And I think that is pretty much it. So we're ready to go to the final dungeon, I believe? I don't see anything else in my notes that need pointed out at this very moment. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and return to the final dungeon. Final dungeon is gonna take a while, by the way. As final dungeons tend to be, it's likely going to have multiple bosses, because we got Swanir that we still have to deal with. This is the wrong place. Whoops. We got Swanir that we still need to deal with. Need to finally avenge Princess Rachel. We know that Grandis is somewhere there being turned into a demon. And of course there's the final boss. And looking at the guide, Rosa Cloud is also not small. SK is pointing out how they had to clean out half the planets in order to save scenario data for Paprika Desert on this card. Definitely a bit of a shame. Hold on a sec. I don't think I'm all healed up from other stuff. In fact, before we actually do this, I'm going to go ahead and leave real quick and save, because I haven't done that yet either, and I kind of want to save the fact that I acquired that extra Ray of Hope. I'm kind of thinking here, by the way, imagine if RPG Sakura 4 wound up releasing in English instead of RPG Sakura 3. For those of you who don't know what I mean, this is the third of the RPG Maker series in Japan. At the time this released in America, there was a fourth one, but Age Tech decided to localize the third one because, one, it was easier, and two, the team that worked on this one was still somewhat together, whereas the next RPG Maker, they had already broken up. But That one eats up memory like no business. Okay, here we are. Looking around, stairway up there. Let's go downstairs first, because I imagine up is progression. Also, possibly, down is going to lead to treasures I was not expecting multiple paths whenever we went down. Remember what I said about this dungeon being big? It's big. Oh gosh, hold on a sec. Nope, I am not going this way. Let's see what's lying in... maybe... oh wow. Well, if I need it, there's always the guide. Okay, let's hold off on mazes. Oh hey! Thank you for the bits, Wario Land. Wario Land says, when I go to sleep, Erica is in endgame. Good luck out there. Oh yeah, that would be the other regular, who cannot watch at this moment because daylight savings time messes with everything. Okay, what do I want to do here? Uri's got the strong weapon. Dusk, I think you're good with what you got. Lynn, you got the hit all enemies thing, and Paprika, like I said, Galaxy Stop. I can tell already that getting that extra armor and stuff, definitely helpful. Likewise, Lynn now has those stronger gloves to boost his attack, so that's useful as well. Let me show off this attack. That is that attack. And as far as I can tell, it is non-elemental, so that's definitely useful. Oh yeah, I also gave Uri those stronger gloves, so that's definitely helpful for his attack. On top of boosting his attack with those fragments. That is still more maze, it looks like. Okay, so what is up then? Because I feel like down is actually leading to stuff. By the way, it turns out there were other monsters here that we did not see at the end of the last stream. Just kind of wanted to point that out. Some of them do have elemental resistances too. For the most part, though, I don't know how to finish that sentence. I forget what I was gonna say. Hate it when that happens. Oh yeah, for the most part, Uri, Dusk, and Lynn are not necessarily going to be using any magic. It's going to be primarily Paprika. Except right now because this thing's almost dead. Oh, new tech for Dusk. Alright, what you got? Leaf Slash. 90 damage on groups. He had also learned Stasis Sword. 150 damage on a single enemy. That's kinda nice. What other techs did we learn while I was grinding? Did we already have Berserker? Attack plus 20 on somebody. Lynn has Stealth. All characters Agility plus 8. I think we already had that though. Let's do a little bit of healing. So if I go up these stairs here, what are we looking at? Aha! So, there's the situation there. We need to go through whatever those maze tunnels are in order to fix this up. By the way, I'm kind of curious, how does this appear in the stream? Because what's going on is these tiles are rapidly flashing, but I notice on my TV and in my streaming program, they are appearing transparent instead. I don't know if that's how it actually appears, or if it's because of my monitor's refresh rate, or what. But they were definitely flashing whenever I was walking away. Okay, bit more of an issue whenever two different enemies appear, because then I can't... Oh wait, never mind, I was about to say I can't paralyze all. No, I'm thinking of something else. While I was grinding, it was an issue with magic spells. I will say, at the very least, even though I didn't get the other 4 characters properly equipped, I did at least get them leveled up some. Everybody now is in their upper 20s. I forgot to heal Paprika's MP. Oh gosh. Between the 2 characters, I feel like that guy is a little bit more important to paralyze. Also, something else has occurred to me that I may have forgotten to do. How much money am I sitting with? Oh, no, never mind. I was a little worried that I forgot to go buy some more healing items. On that note, I got 50 of these honey clovers now. Do I have another? Oh, I got an even bigger one when I need it. Okay, what other MP healing items do I have? Do I even have any for that moment? That's HP. There's these 2, of course. HP. No, it's just these. Hopefully 50 of these honey clovers is going to be enough for Paprika. Okay, so we got a maze here. SK says, "Hey Erica, I think you were forgetting you had certain better equipment for Paprika." No, I got them. The Ragnar Fork and Aegis button, which, by the way, I was an idiot last time, and I saw the Aegis button. It registered in my mind that it was better than her current shield, but I did not equip it like a dummy. I only equipped the Ragnar Fork. It's a good thing I rewatched that last bit of progress in the previous stream. Okay, let's hope for paralysis. Didn't hope hard enough. There's a part of me that wants to try out other attacks for the sake of variety. But keeping my MP, not using too much of it at once, is kind of important. Especially considering how much Paprika is going to be eating through here. As said, I am a little bit tempted to have Dusk throw in some magical attacks. Nice that I'm stacking up these Magi breads, by the way. Dusk, what weapon do you have? the rose sword. If there's one thing that I did forget, it was to get Dusk one of those sun claymores. Well, you know, I'm gonna have to pass by the entrance again at some point, I'm pretty sure. Whenever I do, I can go ahead and deal with that then. Okay. 4, 8, 12. So in Paprika's case, it is cheaper to use Windine Heal. So if we're dealing with a maze here, following the right wall is going to be beneficial. Oh, hey! Uri's 7th and final armor, the Black Wind armor. Too bad I already bought one. Well, on the bright side, when I eventually do head back to Paprika Desert to get Dusk that extra weapon, I can sell that armor to get a little extra money. Oh, I was really hoping that I would paralyze those. So, those angels, they're kind of dangerous. I forget specifically why. Oh wait, I remember why. I think they have stone touch. You know what else sucks? The fact that the dinosaur did not get paralyzed. Oop, not that. Not that one. I assume it's not going to be too big an issue. Having Dusk as my only real healer. And this should take care of it in a moment. Yep, there we go. Actually, you know what? As long as we have this treasure chest as a landmark, let's go ahead and head into our first episode breakup to today's stream. And when we come back from this break, we'll proceed further into this maze, try to find whatever it is we're looking for related to that bridge. And soon enough, yeah, we'll go ahead and get Dusk a better weapon. Why didn't I buy one?